What's good, YouTube? That 182 here, back again once again. Today, it's Friday. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. As you guys know, Top 5 goes up every Thursday, but yesterday was very hectic with all the content across both channels, and the Top 5 was done. It's just, it would have gone up so late because we had some delays with the Platinum episode and whatnot, so I just decided to save it for Friday. So Top 5 will continue on Thursdays, it's just this week it's on Friday, okay? Okay? Are you with me? Besides all that, last week you guys made the choice for their top 5 potential 5th gen Mega Pokemon or potential 6th gen Mega Pokemon, and as usual, you guys stuck with the trend of just going in order by generation. So this week we're going to break down the top 5 potential 5th gen, aka Unova, Mega Pokemon. Now this week's top 5, as well as any top 5 that I do, is 100% opinionated, meaning that if you don't agree with it, then by all means leave your own top 5 potential 5th gen Mega Evolutions in the comment section below. Now, our top 5s are not based off of just stats or just design, it's based off a combination of things. So if you're looking for a top 5 list based off of just facts, Bulbapedia is the place for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's top 5 potential 5th gen Mega Evolutions. Beginning our countdown this week, in the number 5 slot, we have SEISMITOAD. Now, when I went to make this list, I wanted to take all of these super duper obvious Pokemon and get them out of here. So you're not going to see Excadrill, you're not going to see Scrafty, you're not going to see Darmanitan, you're not even going to see Hydreigon, my favorite 5th gen Pokemon, because those are already a given. I'm trying to pull the Pokemon that are so random that you'll never ever think about. That's what I want to do. So we're going to start the countdown off this week with SEISMITOAD in the number 5 spot. SEISMITOAD's typing is so beautiful. Everyone knows Water Ground is such a great typing. So why is SEISMITOAD not used more? Well, let's look at his statistics, you know what I mean? Of course, if you go by design, seeing a Mega SEISMITOAD look amazing, just there's so much that they could do with his design as it is, but when it comes to stats, I really want to see him get a gigantic increase to attack and special attack and defense specifically. If you look at another Pokemon that's similar typing to him being Swampert, Swampert is a defensive monster. Impish Swampert is so max XP, max defense, you see that all the time. There's no reason that a Mega Swampert can't be a Mega Swampert. We're talking about Mega SEISMITOAD can't be the exact same thing. I love to see Mega SEISMITOAD be something that's just bulky as fuck, that can eat up all the hits and then hit you hard right back with an Earthquake or a Knockoff or a Scald if he even wants to. He's number 5 this week. Claiming the number 4 spot this week, we have Leavanny. Now, Leavanny has always been a Pokemon that I've seen as being super duper underrated. Leavanny can hit hard as fuck if you really need it to. It gets Swords Dance, it gets Leaf Blade, it gets X-Scissor, it gets Heal Bell, it gets what's a couple other moves. It has a pretty decent move pool. You know, you can work well with Leavanny. The only problem with Leavanny is that it's so fragile. It's so frail, which I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It looks fragile. It looks frail. So I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. The best mindset that I can really give you guys to think about how I want a Mega Leavanny to go about, especially when it comes to stats. If you look at Gengar, Gengar is a very fast, hard-hitting special attacker. Leavanny's physical. It's already got base 92 speed, which is nothing to laugh at. So if you say, let's put 20 or 30 points into speed, and then put 20 or 30 or even 40 points into attack if Game Freak wanted to be so obliged, you know, it could be base 140 attack, base 120 speed, give it Swords Dance as well. It could be such a fast, hard-hitting physical hitter. It's Bug Grass too, so like I said, Leaf Blade, X-Scissor, it's kind of sort of crippled by his typing, in my opinion. I wouldn't go so far as to say crippled necessarily. That's such a negative connotation, but still, it's got a unique typing, but it's not the world's best typing. But still, give it those stat boosts, make it a very fast, hard-hitting physical attacker. It'd be amazing. It's number 4 this week. In the number 3 spot, I want to say, fuck Pelipper. Let's talk about the real water flying type in the motherfucking building, nigga. I've always liked SWANNA since day one when I saw it, and shiny version, I don't say shiny evolution, its shiny version is beautiful as well, being all purple. When it comes to its stats, I'm taking a look at it right now. It's the exact same mindset as Leavanny. It's literally the exact same mindset as Leavanny. It's even faster than Leavanny is. Leavanny's base 92, SWANNA's base 98. It's basically base 100. And in other Mega Evolution speculation videos we talked about, base 100 is not bad when it comes to speed. So if they gave it a couple extra points into speed, made it like base 120, base 130, you know, it's gonna be able to compete with a lot of the other Megas and a lot of just the regular like OU tier. I'm not saying that it would get bumped up to OU, but still, it'd be able to compete with it when it comes to speed. But the rest of its stats are pretty fucking dismal. Like its defenses are both 63, its attacks are both 87, so give it a special attack boost. No one runs a physical SWANNA. You're not going to see Brave Bird coming out of anything. I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to. It's just like Hurricane, Scald, Surf. It's so much better to use those instead. But still, give it a boost to its attacks, make its defenses the same. Basically, just make everything like base 100 except for its... Well, you can't do base 100, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's even across the board as it is now. evenly spread out those stat distribution, give it that boost to speed. I feel like Mega SWANNA could definitely be a serious threat in UU. It would be a serious threat in UU. It would run house, especially with Hurricane with the chance to confuse and Skull the chance to burn. Anyways, you guys, it's number 3 this week. SWANNA, I love it. In the number 2 spot this week is BEARTIC. I would absolutely love to see a Mega BEARTIC. I feel, especially with design, it's such a blank, it's such a clean slate. They could do anything they wanted to when it comes to design purposes with Mega BEARTIC. BEARTIC is a big nigga too. Goddamn, 8'6", 573.2 pounds. That's a big dude. I feel like they have so much potential when it comes to a Mega BEARTIC design-wise. If you look at the stats necessarily, BEARTIC's only base 485. That's really surprising how low his stats actually are. The best stat that he has is his attack being 110. He hits hard. He hits like a truck. Honestly, if you give him Mega Evolution at a 30-point stat, make a base 140, that's Darmanitan power. Darmanitan, everybody knows Darmanitan. If something gets hit by Darmanitan, it's taking serious damage. Serious damage. So, Mega base 140 with his attack. The biggest thing that hurts BEARTIC is his speed. It's only base 50, but he does get access to Swift Swim, very similar to how Earthstring gets Quick Feet, but still, up his speed a tiny bit. If you don't do that, then he's going to really have to rely on the rain, because everything else about him, his defenses are base 80, special attack is 70, you're not going to see a special BEARTIC, but with base 80 defenses, I mean, something strong like close combat is going to pop him, and close combat is common, Mach Punch is common. It's one of those things where it's like, you got to bulk his defenses a bit more, give him that serious attack raise. Honestly, Mega BEARTIC, powerful, very, very powerful. It's number 2 this week. And finally, in the number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have COFAGRIGUS. Now, when it comes to COFAGRIGUS, a lot of people, especially when it comes to design, want COFAGRIGUS to come out of its coffin. But to me, that's like, if it did that, it'd have to have, like, apply topsy-turvy to its stat distribution, because the way I think of it, it's like its coffin's what's protecting it. That's why it's so bulky as it is. So if it came out of its coffin, it'd have to just have all the stats just flipped. It'd have to be all-out offensive. But if it didn't do that, and it stayed inside of its coffin, the way I'd see it, it's already got base 145 defense. That's fucking sky high. Give it 20 points to that, make it base 165, apply like 40 points to special defense, make it base 145. This thing is not dying. It is not fucking dying. It's Will-O-Wisp 2. Oh my lord, it gets Will-O-Wisp 2. Oh my god, I pray for you if you're a physical attacker. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of increase to its attack, because I know it gets knockoff. A special attack boost as well. Special attack's 95 as it is, so it's almost base 100. So if they gave it like 20 points to special attack 2, it honestly would be a bulky force to be reckoned with. It'd be bulky and it can hit back hard on the special side. Nothing's gonna appreciate a Shadow Ball from a fucking Mega COFAGRIGUS, unless you're like a Dark type or a normal type, obviously. But still, Mega COFAGRIGUS with the boosted defenses like that, with a little bit of added special attack too, it'd be powerful. I'd love to see it. That's why it's number 1 this week. Yeah. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up this week's top 5 potential 5th gen, aka Unova Mega Evolution Pokemon. Let us know in the comment section below which Pokemon from 5th gen that you'd like to see receive a Mega Evolution, not necessarily just an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but just period. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this week's top 5, make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now when it comes to next week's top 5, we have the choice between 2 new potential Mega Evolution concepts, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah! The vote for next week's top 5 is for me potential 6th gen or Kalos Mega Evolutions, or I went ahead and decided to throw this in there at the last second. Let's talk about potential legendary Pokemon Mega Evolutions, because we already see Mewtwo has a Mega Evolution, and etc, etc, etc. So let us know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see next week, and of course, like I already said, share with us your own top 5 potential Unova, I almost said Kalos again, Unova Mega Evolutions in the comment section below, and make sure you smash that like button down below for us if you haven't already as well. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube 9.92. I'm out.